And now it's time to move to another and the last of today's videos. In the midst of a routine traffic stop, Lieutenant Trujillo issued a stern command to Mr. Espinosa, instructing him to vacate the scene. The officer went a step further, issuing a veiled threat of charging Mr. Espinosa should he choose not to comply. Curiously, the specific crime with which Mr. Espinosa would be charged remained unspecified. Within the confines of the law, individuals generally possess the right to observe a traffic stop as long as they adhere to parking regulations.
Do you need to be behind this traffic stop?
Yeah, I do.
Why?
My son right there, he was following me to pull.
Okay, he's on a traffic stop, though. You don't need to be behind it.
Oh, you gotta be mean.
Oh, I'm not being mean. We just don't like when people pull in behind us.
I don't like them. They kill my son over this thing. I don't get for following.
That's what we get paid to do, to pull people over.
You don't get paid to be.
But you don't either, okay? I don't gotta put up with you. Okay, I asked you a simple question, okay?
Hold on, man.
In fact, you need to leave now or you're gonna get charged. It's that easy.
Well,
I'm recording too. I asked you a simple question. If you have attitude, that's your problem,
you keep
okay?
pounding on my door.
Yeah, you saw me and you rolled your window up when I came. Hold on a second.
Right.
Avoid disrupting the flow of traffic and refrain from obstructing law enforcement officers. It was during the initial interaction with Lieutenant Trujillo that Mr. Espinosa was noticed to repeatedly press the screen of a cell phone. According to a police statement, Mr. Espinosa had claimed to be recording the incident, although the actual moment of initiation, whether it occurred upon the officer's approach or earlier, remained unclear based on the camera footage.
Okay?
No.
You rolled your window up when I walked up,
I don't
okay?
care.
So I knocked on your window, okay? You're not a cop. You don't need to be behind me, okay? So you need to leave right now.
I don't need to do anything.
You got 5 seconds to leave, okay? There's no reason for you to be behind this traffic stop. No reason, okay?
I'm on a public street.
No reason, okay?
It's not a public street.
No reason.
Do I not pay taxes?
Do you always stop behind cops when they pull people over?
I ain't stopped right behind you.
Okay, you don't need to be here. You don't need to be here, okay? You need to go.
No, I don't. I'm waiting on my son.
All right,
He's
fine.
gonna ride back.
In this scenario, a court could potentially assess Mr. Espinosa's actions to ascertain whether they amounted to obstruction and if his refusal to leave the traffic stop constituted a violation of the law. It is plausible for the court to find that Mr. Espinosa's mere refusal to leave might not be adequate to support an obstruction conviction, as it appears he did not physically impede, impair, or hinder the ongoing traffic stop. His actions instead could be interpreted as an exercise of his First Amendment rights, with the intention of filming law enforcement activities.
Stopped right behind this.
Okay, you don't need to be here.
I ain't
You don't
stopped
need
right
to be
behind
here,
him,
okay?
sir.
You need to go.
No, I don't. I'm waiting on my son.
All right,
He's
fine.
gonna ride back to Wilson.
Leave. Leave. That's the
Now
part.
you can stay. Stay. Hey, stop. Get the car. Get the car. Get out the car. Get out the car.
What are you gonna do? You gonna
SD4, give me that radio.
Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Stop it now. Now. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Stop it now. Now. Get out of the car.
Hey,
Now. What the hell do you think you're doing?
I ain't doing anything.
Okay.
Huh?
Now you're on a traffic stop and you're trying to drive away?
Get out the car. Call state patrol.
Get out the car. It has nothing to do with anything. Okay, they don't have jurisdiction over it. I don't know what's
On the other hand, it is also plausible that the court could determine Mr. Espinosa to have violated the obstruction statute by willfully disregarding Lieutenant Trujillo's explicit order to leave the traffic stop. Such a determination might hinge on the interpretation of the law and the specific circumstances surrounding the incident.
Get out of the car now. No.
I got my truck.
I don't give it. Clear the park.
I just did, hell.
Sit down as awful.
You know,
Don't pull away from me.
I'm not.
You're going to get lit up.
I'm not.
Okay, you're going to get
You're
lit up.
breaking my arm, man. Hold on, I'm gonna get out. Get out the fucking car. I'm complying. Get out the car. Can you hold on? Can you guys
Get out.
Hold on.
Now.
I'm getting out. I'm not.
You're under arrest.
I'm not
Yeah, turn around and face the truck. You're under arrest.
Okay, guys. Hands behind your back. Down. Put your hands behind your back.
The deputies on the scene issued a command to Mr. Espinosa, directing him to leave the area. However, as he began to pull away in his truck, the deputies responded by aiming their tasers at him and raising their voices, loudly ordering him to exit the vehicle. In response to the deputies' actions, Mr. Espinosa promptly stopped his truck and pulled over to the side of the road, complying with their subsequent instructions.
Hands behind your back. Put your hands back. I'm going peacefully, Don. Get back. Please, he's recording this case first. That's fine. He can record all he wants. This is control, guys.
You do what you're told, all right? You think it's okay just to roll up on traffic stops and not do what you're told? Now you go to jail.
That's all right. I'm a
Turn around and face the truck.
I'm already cuffed. You guys not listening. If you listen, you won't get handled.
Now let's go.
Move.
Let's go.
That's great. I'm keeping on working on that something. You need to settle down. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in when you.
During the course of the incident, Mr. Espinosa made a startling revelation that he had been subjected to a taser while the deputies were in the process of placing him in the back seat of the patrol vehicle. This specific instance was not evident in the body camera footage captured during the encounter.
Get in the car. Get in.
Now. You have your wallet on you?
Don't do that, man.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna pat search you. Now get out.
I got my wallet.
Get out now. Get out now. This is how it's gonna work. Okay? You're gonna do what you're told to do, and that's it.
Stand up. Stand up. Come on, guys. This is excessive. Come on, man.
Well, quit acting like an idiot.
I ain't acting like nothing. I got a taser piece in my lip. You guys got me right in the face.
Mr. Espinosa reveals that he was tased while the deputies were putting him in the backseat of the patrol vehicle. And although it is not apparent in the body camera footage, Mr. Espinosa alleged in his lawsuit that he was also tased.
Additionally, Mr. Espinosa included in his lawsuit an allegation that he was tased yet again while attempting to put his own vehicle in park, following the officer's directive to halt his movements.
I got out the car, stop the car. He's guns it while I'm holding on to the car. So I had him at gunpoint. Then he puts the car in reverse, backs up on my pit-standing car while I'm still holding on to the car. And we tried getting him out of the car, and he had the car in drive, and he accelerated by getting run over.
We tried to get him out, and he was refusing, and then when we tried to put him in, he was refusing. So I tased him, and then I tried to get him out to pat search him and get his wallet because he wouldn't tell me anything. And then that's when you rolled up.
Okay.
I'm gonna get him over to the jail.
Okay.
In this situation, it is alleged that Lieutenant Trujillo and Deputy Knoll blatantly misused the authority vested in them and exploited the tasers provided for their protection to deliberately cause harm to an individual. The claim suggests that instead of employing the tasers as tools to ensure safety and maintain control during the encounter, they used them to inflict pain on Mr. Espinosa.
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay.
My ID is not here, but I'm a Pinellas County deputy. This car is not mine.
Do you have anything with your name on it? Whose car is this?
My father's.
Hey!
So sorry.
You're fine.
I put the wrong one. She said because I'm driving too fast, but I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
You don't have to step out right now.
I could get out, I could get in. I mean, you could come in.
No.
Brought them over to their house, and then I was going back to my house.
Gotcha.
Because I am just living my life. Espanol, but
So you're Spanish?
yeah.
During a late-night interaction with law enforcement, Stephanie, a deputy in Pinellas County, found herself in a difficult predicament. The event took place when she was operating the vehicle that belonged to her father, which was not out of the ordinary for her. When she was pulled over for speeding, however, her journey took a detour that she had not anticipated.
You know, do you have your ID on you? Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm a deputy, but
Well, that's why I'm asking. Do you have any weapons on you? Or
I live right there.
Okay.
I would normally, but
Okay. Do you have some kind of ID or anything on you?
my ID is not here. But I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay. Do you have some kind of ID on you?
The law enforcement officer who pulled Stephanie over had reasonable grounds for suspecting that she was under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Among other things, he noted that she had bloodshot and watery eyes, slurred speech, and a potent smell of alcohol on her breath. Stephanie, on the other hand, blamed her appearance on the fact that she wore contact lenses and denied that she had consumed any alcohol. Stephanie objected when an attempt was made to administer a field sobriety test. She questioned the necessity of having such tests in the first place.
Stay 10-12 with her. I gotta call us. Actually, my camera's speaking to supervisor. Hi.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
I put the wrong one.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good. Yeah. What's going on tonight?
I have no idea. I'm trying to get home.
Oh, okay. Do you know why she pulled you over?
She said because I'm driving too fast.
Oh, okay.
But I'm a Pinellas County deputy, and I'm just trying to get to my house, which is right there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been with us, though?
5 years.
Gotcha.
Is that a problem?
No, absolutely not.
Just trying to...
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Whatever she wanted to do.
The police were adamant about inspecting her eyes to discover whether or not she was drunk, but Stephanie put up a fight against it. She said that the officer's spotlight was too bright and that the test was biased against her. Stephanie persisted in stating her views, making it clear that she had no intention of complying with the officer's wishes. Throughout their interaction, Stephanie made a point to bring up the fact that she is a deputy with the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office. She may have hoped that this would have had some bearing on the course of the events.
I picked up someone, brought them over to their house, and then I was going back to my house.
Gotcha.
Because I am just living my life.
I gotcha.
And they actually live with Pinellas. And so I was like, oh, I'll bring you home.
Gotcha.
Boom, 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 boom. Easy.
Gotcha.
Espanol, but
Where from?
wait.
So you're Spanish?
Yeah,
From where?
you say where?
Mm-hmm.
Honey, you know you speak Spanish?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, pero way. Pero way.
Ah, okay. I'm Dominican.
Dominican?
Mhm.
Oh, no. 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 No.
What's wrong with that?
Italiano, okay?
Ah.
And I only speak some Spanish,
Gotcha.
okay?
In spite of this, the officer kept a professional approach and proceeded with the investigation. While the officer was trying, Stephanie told the officer that early's locations and activities that evening. Stephanie told the officer that earlier that evening, she had been downtown purchasing light fixtures and lights for an apartment complex. Stephanie's movements were being investigated by the officer at the time. She suggested going to see her sister, who resided in the area.
I want to give you every opportunity for you to show me that you're okay to drive. And I really hope that that's the results we get, okay? But at this point, I can't just look the other way.
That's where you're at right now?
Can I check your eyes real quick?
This is how you're doing it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't have a choice. It's
Yes,
the same
you
for
do.
anybody else.
No, yes you do.
I can't treat anybody any differently.
Yes you would.
No.
I wasn't in other people's lanes.
Okay. I'm not going to argue about that. There's dash cam video and all of that, okay? We're past that point right now. The point is you were stopped. You're showing signs of impairment.
No, I'm not showing.
Okay. All right. I want to give you every opportunity to show
You know
that
what?
that's not the case.
I want to ask,
Uh-huh.
what signs of impairment was...
An officer persisted in questioning Stephanie about the activity she was involved in and the amount of alcohol she consumed, but Stephanie maintained that she had done nothing wrong. As Stephanie's explanations became more evasive, the officer's tolerance began to run thin and she began to lose his trust.
Follow it as far as you can go.
So far away.
Your eyes are drifting. You're not focusing on the fan. I just need you to focus on the fan, okay?
Your light is in my face. Too far up. Too far up. I can't
You
see
gotta look
it.
all the way up as far as your eye. You gotta go, your eyes should go on as far up as they can go.
Can't see any further than that.
Hang out here on the... Alright. Are you able to spell your first and last name for me?
Sheoby Conibli.
Despite Stephanie's insistence that she was not intoxicated, the officer opted to proceed with a field sobriety test, which included walking heel to toe in a straight line and completing a one-legged stand. Stephanie's insistence that she was not impaired did not deter the officer. Stephanie's poor performance on these examinations was attributed to a bug as well as her choice to wear high heels.
I'm saying there's not a left side, right side, depending on the schedule. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It was like A and B.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm on B.
Gotcha. So this is your light week?
Yeah.
Gotcha. For this, if it makes it easier, you can take your shoes off.
I feel like the road would probably be better for this. Is she new?
Been here longer than I have.
Then why is she doing this?
The officer's suspicions continued, and as a result, they made the decision to inform Stephanie of her rights under the Miranda warnings.
Need help? Careful. Alright. Maybe you come, step up to this line. You ready? Alright, what I'm gonna do is put your left foot on the line. Other line. And then you can put your right foot front like this, standing heel to toe. Arms down at your sides. Yep. So stay in that position, don't move till I tell you to begin. Now, when I tell you to begin, you're gonna take 9 heel to toe steps down the line, okay? It's gonna look like this. 1, 2, 3, and so forth. End of the 9th step, you're going to keep your front foot planted. You're going to step off of your back foot. You're going to turn around by making a series of small steps. And look like this. Then you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps back down the line. 1, 2, 3, and so forth. Several things I want you to keep in mind during this test. When you look down at your feet, keep your arms down at your sides, count your steps out loud. Once you've started this test, I don't want you to stop until you finish. Do you have any questions?
So you want me to do 9 heel toe steps down the line.
Yep.
And then on the 9th, you want me to do small steps, counting out, and then 9 heel steps.
Yep. Turn around as I demonstrated. Keep your front foot planted. You're going to step off of your back foot. And you're just going to turn around like this. You don't need to count your steps when you're turning around. You count your steps down, your 9 steps down, and your 9 steps back. Okay?
No.
Okay. You may begin.
1, 2, 3.
Stephanie gave the officer her permission to question her, but she only disclosed a few details about her plans for the evening, such as the fact that she had been downtown earlier and that she intended to go back home.
Pick up further.
Okay, that's fine. I'll let you know when to begin, okay?
Okay, whenever you want.
All right.
A soda can, right?
Yep. You may begin.
1001, 1002,
Down on your feet.
1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012,
Hands down by your sides.
1000.
Keep down your hands next to you.
Oh, now I forgot.
And now you may stop. Oh, I'll conclude our field sobriety test.
Sorry, I miscounted what you said.
Got a bug in my nose.
Huh?
The bug just flew
The
in my
bugs.
nose.
You have to get in the. If you're in the grass, you're gonna get the bugs.
All right. I want to ask you some questions about, tonight. I have to read you your rights first, okay? Just because they're specific questions.
After reading Stephanie's rights, the officer proceeded to investigate the incident further and attempted to get in touch with Stephanie's sister so that she could help mediate the conflict.
Light pieces for your apartment?
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Do you remember what it's called?
I don't remember. But you can buy a couple pieces.
Where else did you go? Do you remember a couple pieces of what? You're saying that...
Like pictures
Okay.
for apartment complexes.
Okay.
But it's like
lamps?
Yeah, lamps. Lamps. There were a lot of dogs there.
Remember where else you went?
No, we were just trying to piece furniture together.
What time is it right now without looking, if you had to guess?
12 o'clock.
How much do you have to drink while you were down there?
I didn't have anything.
On the other hand, it was still unclear if Stephanie would be held accountable in any way or face any consequences as a result of the event.
Sure.
What? Like just your stuff on? You have anything else you want?
My wallet.
Where is that?
It should be in the passenger seat.
Just that? Just your wallet and your phone? No, I know. I was gonna.
Sure.
What? Like just your stuff?
Yeah.
You have anything else you want?
My wallet.
Where is that?
It should be in the passenger seat.
Just that? Just your wallet and your phone?
The interaction that took place between Stephanie and the officer highlighted the difficulties that law enforcement officials face when trying to ascertain whether or not a person is sober and maintain the law.
Is that the only number for your sister?
Why?
She's not picking up.
Well, she's asleep.
Okay. If I can't get a hold of it, I'm gonna keep trying.
Is there a call over her phone? Sometimes
If,
you're more likely to answer.
if she doesn't pick up, we're gonna have to tell it. Okay. I'm gonna keep trying though, but it's alright.
It is what it
Do
is.
you want us to try off of your phone? Is she more likely to answer if she sees something from you?
Oh, yeah.
Oops, can you...
I tried.
Huh?
What is it again?
Fuck.
Alright, do you want anything other than your wallet and your phone out of your car?
The fact that Stephanie insisted over and over again that she was not impaired, in addition to the fact that she was a deputy, made the matter more complicated. The conclusion of the incident was still unknown, and the way in which Stephanie behaved in the future and worked with the authorities would be a significant factor in determining the outcome.
I need your ID, please, so I can write you a summons.
You will be willing to write me a summons?
Yes.
Outstanding.
I need your ID also, please, sir.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay, I'm gonna place you under arrest then.
You're not placing me under arrest.
Come
You
here.
have no right to ask.
Come here. All right. Taser. Got it. I got my taser. Go.
In the incident, a single police officer approached a protester who was presumably participating in a demonstration or gathering. The officer initiated contact with the protester and specifically asked them to provide their identification. The purpose behind this request was to issue a legal notice, commonly known as a summons. In the unfolding incident, a second police officer joined the scene where the initial officer was interacting with the protester.
Public property,
When he's in front of the business, yelling everybody.
You see this sign? It says cops. You want to know why? Because cops like you.
And he refused to give me his ID, which he's required to do.
For what?
The second officer decided to employ a taser, a non-lethal weapon that delivers an electric shock, as a means of subduing or controlling the protester. However, before the second officer could use the taser on the protester ran away. The veteran officer engaged in a conversation with the officer who wanted to use the taser, informing them that the protester had not committed trespassing, challenging the actions of the rogue cop. It was alleged that the officers tampered with the footage from their body cameras, potentially erasing audio recordings. This practice of disabling or manipulating body cameras has been a long-standing issue with some police officers seeking to avoid accountability. The cop involved in the incident has a troubling history with 5 civilian complaints against him. One of the complaints accused him of using excessive force on a man experiencing a diabetic shock, while another involved excessive force on a veteran with PTSD who tragically died shortly after the violent arrest. Despite these complaints, the officer has received continued support from the police unions and fellow officers, raising questions about why his actions are defended and his tenure as a cop is supported. Now let's move to another video. In the incident captured on video, Aramis Ayala, the first black state attorney elected in Florida, was pulled over by Orlando police officers.
What agency you with?
I'm the state attorney.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Your tag didn't come back. Never seen that before. I'm sorry?
I'm like the state.
Yeah. We're good now.
So it was.
We ran the tag. I've never seen it before. A Florida tag. It's never come back to anything before. So that's the reason for this.
The officer stated that they initiated the stop because Ayala's license plate did not yield any information and because her car had a dark window tint.
What was the tag run for?
Oh, we run tags all the time, whether it's at traffic lights and that sort of stuff. That's how we figure out if, cars were stolen and that sort of thing. Also, the windows were really dark. I don't have a tint measurer, but...
Upon being stopped, Ayala questioned the officers about the reason for pulling her over. The officers responded by explaining they regularly run license plate tags to check for stolen vehicles and other violations. They also mentioned that the dark window tint was another reason for the stop.
What's your employee number? 957. Ready. There you are.
The incident gained national attention and sparked outrage, with some individuals alleged racial profiling. Ayala, in a statement, emphasized that she had not violated any laws and her license plate was properly registered. She also pointed out that the window tint was not in violation of Florida law. Now, let's move to another video.
So I'm in Beverly Hills right now, and I'm getting searched for shopping at the store I work for and just being black.
So Leal Benberry, the VP of Versace Footwear, was shopping in Beverly Hills, California when he was stopped and searched by police officers.
You're making it completely different.
Yeah, I mean, guys.
You're making it completely
so
different.
So you checked my ID. What's going on? Do I have anything on my record?
No, you're good to go.
I'm good to go. That's what I thought. I've just been GPS and trying to figure out where I'm going.
Okay, do you have any ID on you by chance, man? Without reaching into your pockets, you don't have any weapons or anything, right?
I don't. I'm like super nervous.
I'm just gonna check to make sure you don't have any weapons if you don't mind, okay? Face that way real quick. Put your hands behind your back, palms together like you're praying. Awesome, thank you. Spread your feet. Cool, man. Don't want to mess up those shoes. Those are pretty nice. You said I can search you, right?
You do whatever.
Cool,
whatever.
man.
This is embarrassing to be frank.
Well, what we like to do, like when we stop someone, we just, to make sure you don't have any weapons or anything, we just like to...
feels a little excessive. What's unfortunate is, like, I literally designed the shoes that are in this bag, and I'm being, like, searched for. Really? Yeah, I do.
That's why I'm not, that's why, like I said, man, you're not in handcuffs or anything. I'm just talking to you right now, okay?
I do. I'm just walking down the street, and it's a little ridiculous.
Benberry expressed his frustration and questioned the necessity of the search, stating that being black was likely the reason for his treatment.
Just want to run in real quick, partner, make sure everything checks out.
I have to record this because I just don't feel comfortable with that.
Well, just because right now you are being detained, just because we're talking to you, and we don't know, not saying that you would do this, but people have called and they have friends come and then it comes an officer safety
I'm literally
issue.
just going to record right now. That's all I'm doing. You see it's recording and that's all I'm doing because I feel, you hear it in my voice, I'm uncomfortable, I'm nervous. You understand the climate that we're in?
No, I understand. Is there anything I can do to make you feel more comfortable?
Not
Like you're not in handcuffs or anything,
not
right?
really. Like your boys are pulling up, I'm uncomfortable. I'm not making any like fast movements, but this is uncomfortable for me. Huh?
Are we making any comments?
No, but this is uncomfortable for me. I just want to get to my car, so I'm just going to hit record for you.
Yeah, hey, whatever you want to do, sir. But
Okay.
like I said, you understand why we stopped you, correct? And you admitted to jaywalking?
So I'm in Beverly Hills right now.
So you can't jaywalk, correct? You understand?
Understood, yeah. Can I have my stuff back, please?
But you see how you just switched that complete narrative?
Nah.
You were talking to us
I
saying,
know how
yeah,
you
you
guys
can
saw it.
search
Am I
me.
good to go?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, you guys have a good
Next time, don't change the narrative like that, though.
He mentioned a previous incident of being stopped for jaywalking, indicating that such experiences were not isolated for him. Benberry recorded the encounter, expressing his discomfort and emphasizing that he was simply walking down the street. Donatella Versace, the sister of Versace's founder, reposted the video on her Instagram, expressing her outrage at the incident and condemning the behavior of the officers as unacceptable.